Bob, Dylan and I were just talking about the weather. It's been so beautiful. I mean, it's like easy to get out and hang siding right now, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
This is funny.
Our siding crews, our roofing crews are loving
They're
this.
ready to go, I'm sure. Well, it's funny because Tracy normally does the segments with you, simply because he's kind of a home improvement kind of guy and really gets into it. And I think that's not uncommon for men. It's maybe a little more uncommon for women. So this will be kind of interesting because I don't know the first thing about siding. What's good versus bad, and so on and so forth.
Well, this works out perfect because what we're going to talk about today is some of the panels that are our biggest competition.
Okay.
Now, this type of panel here is called fiber cement.
Okay.
And there's a lot of different brand names it sells under. You can see it's real durable. It's one of the reasons it's popular.
Like, yeah, solid piece of wood is what it feels like.
Yes, and it can be coated to look like wood when you put it on your house.
Okay.
However, it has no insulating value. It requires a lot of maintenance, and you have to be very careful because if you install it in temperatures too hot or too cold, it just crumbles.
Oh, okay. Well, then insulation is it's important, right? I mean, you want to have at least something because it will affect your heating and cooling bills.
Absolutely, in the comfort of your home. I mean, people tend to think about windows, but if you don't have good insulated walls on your house, then you're going to feel the cold emanating right through the walls.
That's a good point. I bet not everybody thinks about that.
So this is the next panel that you get to. It's a vinyl panel, and this sample's got glue on it, but when they put it in, this is loose. And it's called a drop-in panel.
Okay.
Now the advantage to it, it does have more insulation value.
Right.
The disadvantage to it is the drop-in panel will move, and so then it will cause your wall to warp. You won't get the same coloration in it. And you can see it's just made out of pure styrofoam.
And it's not that strong either.
No, so bugs can eat it. It'll come apart like that.
Do you glue this part to the house? I mean,
no, it's just nailed through it.
Okay, all right.
So then the next upgrade up is they took a panel and they took.
It's a little nicer.
Yes, it is. And they actually glue it, but then most of the glue is just put on in spots, if you see right there. And so it can come apart with the heating and cooling of your home, and it can do what's called delamination, and there's no warranty against that if it happens, so it can again cause it to wave.
Okay.
And again, you see it's just pure styrofoam.
Yep.
So bugs can still eat it, it can still get moldy.
Okay, well now how does somebody know it might be time to replace the siding on their home? I mean, do you have to sort of like remove a portion of the siding and sort of evaluate
It helps
things?
to look around the bottom of your trim to see if there's any wood rot from the moisture running down to it. It helps to look around your windows and see how it's put together, see if you've got any damage.
Okay.
If you want to get on a ladder, pull your top course out, check in behind it and see how much wood rot and damage there is there.
Okay.
Aluminum's simple. If you touch it and your hand comes away, the color of the aluminum.
Oh, no.
It's life expectancy's coming off, yeah.
Okay.
It's called chalking. And then, wood or T11 siding will actually rot.
Oh, okay. All right. But you brought some samples of your products today.
Yeah, we put a lot of research into every product we carry. So we wanted a good insulating value to help your walls. So this has got the highest R value of any panel.
R value, what does that mean?
It's the insulation value, radiant value.
Radiant value.
Cold won't radiate through it.
Oh, okay, good.
What you look for if you have blown insulation or anything else.
Right, okay.
Now, the way we coat this to it is we spray a smooth coating over the insulation and the panel. So it's attached at the factory.
Okay.
If at any reason this does delaminate, like we talked about with this panel, it is covered under the warranty.
Oh, it is? Okay,
yes.
fabulous.
So we'll come out and replace it. And it does occasionally happen, not that often.
Right, sure.
Now, if you see the back, the insulating board we use has a coating in it that makes it mold resistant and bug resistant, because your house will give off about 9 quarts of water a month.
That's
huge. So you've got to get some of the moisture out of it, and that's what the ridges are for.
Oh, okay.
Let it go down to the bottom, out through weep holes.
All right, it's not just for cool looks.
Right.
There's a purpose to it, right?
Exactly.
So that's what I like about it. All right. Very cool. And then you brought one other item that you wanted to show us.
Right, well, we call this Bella
This is
Stone.
cool looking.
And, one of the keys you want to do when you dress up your house is you want to make it look different.
Yeah.
So we encourage you to put different colored trim around your windows. This Bella Stone panel you can put around the bottom, gives it a brick or a stone finish. And it comes in assorted colors. It's gorgeous. and we can really make your home look completely different when we get done with it.
All right, and then also you had a special promotion you wanted to let our viewers know about before we go?
Sure, but most importantly, Mark Mitchell, our siding manager, wanted me to make sure I told everybody that he's the best siding manager in Indianapolis, but he'll be out personally inspecting your home. So if there's ever any problems with it, he'll take care of them. So if you do business with us, call Mark.
All right.
But this month, we're going to give you buy one panel, get one half off. And then if they mention this show, we'll give them another 5% off.
Oh, fabulous.
Plus, follow us on Facebook. And we're giving away our luggage this month. And we just gave away bedding furniture last week. So.
Fabulous. You guys do it, and you do it well.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for coming in. We're going to pull this information on IndyStyle.tv. So if you need some siding, you know who to call, Bob or Mark. You pick. It's up to you. We're going